Sega.
Okay, let's take a look here. Get set up for a Maratha campaign. Let's see if we can set up with advisor help. No. Okay, we don't want that. Alright, so... Alright, welcome back everyone. It's David, aka Faramir4731, and I'm bringing you another live stream campaign. And this one we're going to be doing by request is Maratha. So we're going to do a short campaign here. And this is going to be pretty fast and furious. And we will get right to it. Okay.
Your time has come. The once powerful...
Lady, you're supposed to be quiet. Alright, so, let's see here. Let's take a look at the situation. Policies. Ministers. We are, of course, the absolute monarchy. Our ministers are uptight, apparently. Upright. I mean, they're not bad. These guys aren't that good, though. Alright, so let's take a survey and look around what we have that we're starting with. We have no navy. Zilch. And we've got a pretty precarious situation we're starting out with. Basically, we're in about as aggressive stance as you can get. So what we'll do is we're going to have to get aggressive about attacking right away. That actually is a pretty decent unit. And then over here, these guys are really good, and these guys are like they're like a light dragoon type of unit. So that's a pretty decent unit that they have there. I've got a lot of lancers, which aren't really great. Maybe good for running them down. We don't want them bugging us. So that might be what we do with our first move.
Your Majesty. Sir.
So I don't want to face too many units here.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and do that.
हमारी होगी. आदेश का इंतजार है.
Alright, let's get this saved. Alright, let's do this thing. First battle as Maratha. I just got to refamiliarize myself with some of my units. I don't really play Maratha much at all in multiplayer. Alright. Let's get to this thing. Set up here on the hill. Keep our elephants nice and healthy. I gotta try to split them up, because I don't want them with their general, which is also an elephant. That's what we're gonna do. Kind of spread out here and try and get them apart. It's getting them to wheel about. Okay. Gotta be real careful about how we do this. Oh. Go get those bowmen. If you don't mind. First victim of the campaign. And they took a pretty hard hit. Actually, not hard enough. Actually, I took about as hard of a hit, more of a hard hit than they did. Okay, downhill. Come on, you idiots. Damn, I'm getting tore up, actually. Wind up for another attack. Now, get him. He's about to rout. Sucky. Unbelievable. He's terrible. He'll never catch him to bring him back. He's not shattered, at least. Only killed 10 of them. That was terrible. Same kind of results here. Man, just not a good charge. Push through him. There it goes. Okay. I guess they're not coming back. Cowards. Speed this up a minute. There he goes. This is kind of what we wanted. Got close to the elephants, that's why they started wavering. And we're just going to kind of go back and forth between charges on them. He's going to be tempted to go get my elephants. Just going to try and time this right. Give him a quadruple, triple dose of a sandwich here. This is their best unit, and he's done already. All right, let's keep the elephants out of it. Run them down to the man. Hey, Steven. How's it going? Yep. Made it for the old Maratha campaign. I was doing a multiplayer game, so I was a little late. Alright, let's speed it up. I need to let these guys rest. They're all pretty tired now. Okay. So these guys right here are basically the worst line infantry ever. It's the elephants we got to worry about. So, what I'm going to try and do is hit the elephants from all three sides. Hopefully the shock of the Lancer charge. We got a 24 charge bonus, so let's hope it actually plays out. If not, then it's going to be a little problematic. So let's do this. Let's see, they're active, fresh. They're fresh, good. No time like the present. Alright, out. Like I said, the elephants will waver you out or break you because they're just so darn could have knocked them out. Haven't even, there we go, finally killed one. Sent them for a tussle. There goes their general. Good. Not an easy battle, to say the least. Okay. They should be dead. Alright. So, one battle down. I haven't done much on the campaign yet, so don't feel like you missed out anything. I got it set on hard and hard. I turned off the crazy lady advisor, so we'll see if she stays away. Okay. Now we're going to send you guys off this way to reinforce these guys. I took a look at our ministers. I mean, they're all pretty trashy for the other ones, so we're going to leave ours as is. Need to start looking at... We're going to leave him here.
Mera mission.
Start on empiricism. We're going to leave this guy here. I need this region pretty darn strong in religion. Actually, after a minute, I'll probably move him over here, and we'll just do it now. We'll start causing problems for the Portuguese. Okay, next move. We need to take this out. Okay. We're sending everybody over. And over here, we need to get this stuff built up. It leaves us with 1,000 left to spend. And that means that if I do take these right now, I won't be able to heal them up. So no point in doing that. Let's get up here and see what we're dealing with. Not much. So I think we're okay.
Yes, sir.
That's right. We'll just heal these guys up. And probably end the turn. These guys are such trash. I'm tempted to just get rid of them. We are. Okay. Let's take a look at income. We're at 43.45. Need to get some trade. Great Britain. Let's do this thing. Alright, good. Takes up to 47. Not many other people will trade with us. Yeah, first Cav didn't do so well on that charge. Let's see. We'll go ahead and end the turn. I would expect them to sally out. Probably in both locations. Sneaky snake. Okay, this is actually fine. Because our army is going to reinforce, so we're more than fine on that. Actually, it's probably a good thing I didn't take that settlement, because they wouldn't have reinforced otherwise, most likely. Okay. Let us see here. We're just going to blob up in here. Coming in right behind them, really. I was wanting the darn wanting the citizens to take all the abuse. Oh, the demi cannons came off. That's gonna hurt. Actually coming out of this pretty good. The bowmen are almost in the fort. I'll just mass rush them. Alright, he'll be dead in a second. And there it is. Okay. Couple little easy battles. Cool. And of course he goes the wrong flipping way. What? Why did they come back? I've never ever seen that. They should not have left that siege. That was so weird that they were able to get out of the siege anyway. Never seen that either. Of course they refuse. Okay. That is taken now. Actually, I don't even care about you. Do need to get rid of them.
Your Majesty,
What the heck? That's ridiculous. Guess it's going to be one of those kind of days. Oh, whatever. Alright, we'll keep the siege there. Kind of pisses me off. Alright. Let's get some money spent. I'm debating wrecking this and putting up a regular building here. Don't really need a military outpost, but I might leave that for right now. In the meantime, let's get some more good units recruited. We're gonna need a lot of army. Okay, in the turn. Okay, so the elephants have muskets. They want a trade agreement, we'll do that. Yeah, the elephants have rifles, 70 range. So they don't shoot a whole lot. The biggest thing that you get from elephants is the melee. And they scare horses. And that's a big thing. So, like if you've seen when my, hell no, we're not doing that. when my lancers hit the elephants, you have to, I guess, inflict so much damage before you take one down, because when you kill one, you're basically killing 4 men. And yeah, so sometimes even if you can shoot a lot of direct hits and it won't kill them, it's kind of crazy that way. We are not going to fight that. Yes, we will.
पीछे हट
At least the
जाओ.
general doesn't die. Well, I guess he will. Doesn't really matter. Mysore is declaring war. That's fine. They might take Bijapur down there, but that's fine. Yeah, they do break fast. They scare the living crap out of the horses. Same with the camels. Camels have the same effect. They will scare horses. So just having them in the area can cause cab to rout, which is kind of a nice effect. Okay, we're going to have to continue to recruit, and we're going to go right at Mysore. Alright. Because they are going to probably take Karnataka.
घेरा डालना
How are these
जारी.
guys doing?
युद्ध का बिगुल बजा दो.
That we can actually all
जीत
resolve.
हमारी है.
It's good because I need to get these guys a moving.
और आदेश. हुर्रा, हुर्रा.
Alright, there we go.
आगे बढ़ो.
Two of them left.
दे डालो उन्हें. हम जीत गए. हराने पाए.
There we go.
बाईं ओर
Finally.
से आगे बढ़ो. आगे बढ़ो.
Okay. So, we're actually going to recruit some camels, put them to use.
Milord.
So, Hybridad, let's see here. I would imagine that Mysore is going to come directly after Karnataka on the next turn. Now, they don't start out with a lot of decent units, except for these dervishes. They are pretty deadly melee infantry. So they don't have any musketmen at the moment, and that can be an advantage. You just got to keep your distance from them. So, that being said, I do need to get some men up here. I would expect Portugal to probably declare war. Maybe even as soon as next turn.
तैयार हो जाओ. आगे बढ़ो.
Let's go ahead and spend some money on that. Okay.
बिल्कुल तैयार.
I think that should be fine. Let's... Don't need to spend the money on that at the moment. Just to help reinforce this area. I don't know if he'll get recruited in time. If not, it's only a loss of 500. The one good thing about Maratha and both the Ottomans is when you are attacked, you do garrison quite a bit of men, even if you have no units stacked in there. So it's kind of nice because the units aren't like great, but there's a lot of them and they're somewhat decent in melee. So, and they'll fight to the last man in the fort. So the more men you got, the better. Okay, yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Okay, so we're going to try to win this. It's going to be difficult, to say the least. But if I do happen to pull out a win here, then the next turn I'll have that recruit in there as well. And this does reduce down their manpower. Of course, they should probably recruited some men, so they're going to have a little bit more in their fort, but I'm going to be sending a force down to take Mysore. The whole key of this campaign is you got to get quite a bit of men recruited pretty quick. Because the Mughal might not be a strong faction, but they still got decent units and they have a lot of ability to recruit a lot of men. But as we start tearing away regions from them, that tears into their money and gives it to us, because India is so rich. Okay. Okay, now what we got to hope for is that the elephants stay back. Their artillery is pretty much useless in this. As you can see, these guys, I mean, I got melee attack of 7 and a charge bonus of 8, which is terrible. And morale is 3, but they'll fight to the last man. And then these guys, they're 70, 25 accuracy, horrible. Only got 3 ammunition, so you're only good for 3 volleys. And you can see the rest. These you want to let get into defense, because they actually have a defense of 5. So that's what we're going to kind of go for. And we get their best unit first. So what we're going to try and do is basically overwhelm them by enveloping them. And I would think that they're going to want to go into my actual musket firing men first. Here they come. Alright, let's slow it down so I have time to think this out. See, I've only killed 1 guy. 5 guys now. They're going to want to get on the base. Come on. See, what we want to do is just overwhelm them. They're going to hack through me pretty quick, as you can see. Take 1 volley and then run into him. Now that he's starting to waver, we're going to just pour it on him. That should get him that he's flanked. Come on. There he goes. I'm going to get him to the man. Okay, good. So, got 1 down. Got a little winded on that. Here comes in the next, which is the artillery. Har har. Let them handle him. Turn their fire off. Alright, that should spell his doom. See, they're so bad, they're struggling against that damn artillery unit. That's how bad these guys are. There we go. Alright, we should win this one now. Good. Speed it back up. So we got one pikeman unit to kill. That's still going to be pretty difficult. The elephant, once they get in, all we have to do, if worst case comes to worst, we'll get inside one of the buildings because he can't do that. Or we can simply put our guys on the wall and he can't break in, and then the campaign will be won. Actually, I mean not campaign, the battle will be won. We can do that right now because the pikeman can't scale the wall. And if he's not going to come, I might as well do that. Apparently they're not, so we're just going to end this battle by throwing these guys on the wall. As soon as that takes it, they should be done. Okay, there we go. So, thankfully successful. And one thing to keep in mind, when you're sieging somebody in India or the Ottomans, it's the same factor. You can't just think these guys in the fort are just a complete pushover. It's just the mere manpower of them. Alright, so good thing is... Damn it. Alright, they're gonna probably revolt. Actually, we'll do that and keep them from rebelling. So I don't really want to fight another fight there. Okay, they got camels as well. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, we're going to keep recruiting. Come on. Alright, you guys. Start making your way down. And let's get this stuff fixed. Trying to think of how I'm going to attack them here. I want them to come out and attack me so I can whittle them down. Yeah. Gonna need a little bit more men with them though. Okay. So that being said, let's recruit one more of them. Only making 2,700, which is absolute crap. We got quite a few armies here to fight, so let's go ahead and get after that. Okay. This should be pretty easy. The one thing too, you know, India starts out so undeveloped that once you get, you know, the region starting to be developed, man, it just pours in cash. Okay, apparently he's our general. Alright, let's do this. Speed this up. Alright, one camel down. Okay. So these Bagheer infantry are actually fairly decent line infantry. Okay, it's just a matter of wearing them down a little bit. Close the distance on those camels a bit. Oops. Okay. Yeah, Maratha is a fairly easy campaign to start as, just for the economy-wise alone. Oops. These guys are routing just seeing the elephants. 150 of them just routed. Okay. Help them run them down. Go get them. Like I said, fairly easy one here. Okay. Should take them down pretty easy. Okay, there they go. Let's see what they got left. 11. All right, I think that's good. Okay. So we lost 116, they lost 474.
तैयार हो जाओ, आगे बढ़ो.
Fortunately, I did wreck a bit.
बिल्कुल तैयार.
They got Navy.
Sir.
Okay, we're gonna push on.
युद्ध के लिए तैयार हो. टुकड़ियों को युद्ध के लिए तैयार.
Push over that bridge. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn. Just hope Portugal waits a little bit longer to declare war. Okay, good. Okay, so these line infantry right here are way better than mine. Like, freaking way better. Now, these are crap, but this unit and this unit right here are what I'm going to have to worry about. So those are the ones we're going to target if we get in a scruff with a large force. We need to make sure our lines are targeting to shoot them first. Excuse me. Still kind of getting over this cold. Okay. Of course, it's going to be raining. All right, let's do it. We're going to spread thin. Put my melee in the center. Go around with the camels. Okay. So, these are one of the ones, and these guys. So it's basically there are 2 units in the center of what we're going to need to make sure we're hitting first. So actually what we might do is we might do a falling line retreat on them. Okay, here comes the first volley. Okay, you can roll back. And you can roll back. Oops, come on. Get with it, boys. That's helping to pull him away. Alright. Back. And back. Okay. Just keep folding. They just keep coming into line of fire is what the plan is. Okay. Okay, now they're gonna rush into melee. These guys flank. You guys are gonna set up this way. Alright, we're into him with the melee. Get them around him. break in a second. There he goes. You need to get off to the next. Actually, back. Need you to rest a minute. Okay. So far, so good. Camels are coming up. He's active now. All you guys should be targeting him. Alright. He's down. England will, if you start as like the America campaign, but England typically in AI will stay to the Americas. Alright, we're into him pretty good. Islamic swordsmen can hold out for a while. Now, they're pretty much toast. Couldn't catch up to them though. Right, speed this up. They're still holding out. There they go. Alright, good. The thing with Portugal is they're just not strong enough to compete against either one of the Indian nations. They just don't have the resources to keep up with the manpower. Okay. Alright, we do got a rebellion to deal with. Making 22 a turn now. Okay.
Me lord.
It takes most of our income.
बिगुल बजा दो। जीत हमारी है।
Okay. Let's see here. This rebellion here is nothing really to worry about. Let's go ahead and get these guys down here.
सैनिकों, रुको। बाईं ओर से अगले आदेश का इंतजार है।
Trying to push them into attacking me.
बाईं ओर से आगे बढ़ो।
Let's hope they do. Okay. Let's see, what else can we do? It's probably about it for the moment. Still economy is a problem at the moment, but we'll be able to take out 2 more regions probably next turn. Malwa and Burr. So, and maybe even taking Mysore. So let's put our fingers together and pray for the best. Hands, fingers cross them, whatever. Hands together for praying. Whatever you got to do. Smoke them if you got them. I don't know. I would imagine Portugal's not going to sit idle for long. Once we take out Mysore, it will be so much easier because then we can just go over and take out Goa from the Portuguese, and then the south is no problem. We can just push north, push north, push north, or east and north. Okay, so this one will be a little challenging. This cav is not anything to take lightly. But it's actually a good thing that they're pushing out, because we can kind of weed them down in piecemeal. The only thing we cannot do is allow those guys to get in a melee with us. Okay. And one of the lions is my general, which is not good. I'd have preferred the camels. Yeah, all 3 strong melee units. So I don't know if I can win this just because there is so much melee. I mean, my defense is actually fairly decent, but I don't have bayonets yet. The thing is, once they get into melee with you, they got these bow cab that come up and just keep shooting you while you're getting hacked down by these tomahawk dudes. They got like hatchets or something. Shoot. Only got 7. Should get a shot on them with these guys. There you go. Get out of there. What we want is them to keep chasing after us and get tired. Because tired melee units equal dying melee units. Okay, got them under 100. Okay, here comes the cav. This is not what we needed. We're going to have some problems now. Their bows missed us. See if we can get the camels around them. Okay, we're in melee now. This is not a good thing. Get the camels around them. See, here they go. Excuse me. Okay, good. Maybe we can get a chain route going. Get those camels over to scare them horses. We actually weeded them down pretty good. Yeah, I'm about to lose that line there. Get into them. We're done. Yeah, it's a little bit too much. The combination of that bow cav with the melee is pretty devastating. That's what makes the native faction so tough with the bow cav. Alright, so we actually killed a couple men more than they did. So not complete loss, and it whittled them down quite a bit. So now our main force should be able to just wipe them down. And then Mysore should fall pretty easy now. Okay. Excuse me, sorry about that. Alright, let's do it. This terrain is obviously pretty rough here. This little canyon looking thing. Have to take my cab all the way around to get around it. Let's see. speed this up because it looks like they're going to be a pain in the butt and go some kind of long way. All right, there we go. All right, you guys back. You guys attack. It's going to work out just fine. All right, now you push forward. Push right through them. Come on, push through. Here we go. Working perfectly. Haksui. Alright, the cab don't stand a chance. Alright, this is pretty much done. Let's fast forward it. There we go. Nice. What's up, Zach? How you doing, man? We are having some Indian Hindu fun with Maratha. Alright. Away they go. And that leaves Mysore right for me. I'm doing great. I am doing absolutely wonderful, as a matter of fact, except for this stinking cold I just can't get over. Alright, so Mysore is ours. Alright, this is going to do a lot for our economy. That brings us up to 3198. And now, I would imagine Portugal will probably be declaring war here pretty quick. Let's take a look at these guys. You can be replenished. Not really. Alright. We can get you guys to be replenished as well. Got one camel there. We should be fine. Let's go ahead and repair that. It's only 98. Get the infrastructure up and going. Okay, now we can end this turn. Let's take a look at something. We should be able to be fine taking this with the taxes now. Nope, one more turn. Alright, end the turn. So after we get Hybridad under control next turn, I want to try and get somebody over to take Bear right here, and then if hopefully these rebels attack us, and then we can get that sorted out, and we can go for Malwa as well. And I mean, heck, we're right here. We can just take I'm going to say it wrong. Rajaputana. I'm not good with pronunciations, if you didn't know. Yeah, we'll just sweep through India pretty quick. We don't want to give Maratha time to build up an army. Okay, good. They're going to go ahead and attack. Honestly, it's a bunch of really crappy units. I mean, 2 morale and 4 morale. I don't think we need to fight that. It's a waste of time. Basically, all it'd be me running over them, so in the sake of speed and lack of boredom, we will do it that way. Alright, repair them up. You guys. 2 more turns, you'll be fixed. Mysore, 2 more turns, and we'll have Mysore under control. We'll spend the 98 and the 130 to fix that. And matter of fact, we might go ahead and do here. Shout, get rid of them. And this is just 1 unit of camels. Get rid of him. Okay. We are kind of beat up there, but that's fine. That clears us out. Spend the money to fix this up. And let's see here. That'll help too, because this fleet can only blockade or tear up 1 port, and we'll get our trade back. Alright, let's go ahead and recruit some more men. And in the turn, yes, India is very good on resources. It won't be as much early game, but as we knock out Mughal, then we can worry about building up the economy to what its full potential can be. You can see our armies are very small right now, but we don't want to overextend without having the manpower to do it, making decent coordinated attacks. Otherwise, they'll do the same thing to us we're doing to them. So that's why we're going to have to spend the money on basically on the firepower. I need an army to sweep over to the east to start taking out Bear, and then we can go get Bengal. And once we have Bengal, it's over with for them. So they are starting to recruit some units here, and they're actually good, decent units. So what we're going to do, because we don't want them doing the same thing here. Siege that for a second. We'll send another unit with them. There we go. Now we'll bring you back home. That's just a... I don't care about keeping that right now. It's just to keep them at bay. Alright. Get these guys good and fixed up.
Sir, आपके आदेश.
Okay.
Your Majesty.
Oh, thank you. You guys start sweeping over here. How are we doing in Mysore? One more turn. We might possibly get a rebellion here. Matter of fact, forgot to start researching with that one. Bummer. Alright. Got 2,000 left to spend. I know exactly what to spend it on. There we go. And in the turn, we'll just keep burning up on their regions. I just want Portugal not to declare war on us for a while. Maybe Spain will take them out, then, which I'm surprised they haven't done already. Okay. Portugal is gone. There we go. That's exactly music to my ears. Now that will be so easy to take that. Alright, we got this under control. We do have a rebellion, so that's why. We got that. Alright, so there we go. You can see they got men coming. So we're dealing with more melee. Just lots of melee units. One thing I want to check on here. Let's get rid of that.
Yes, sir. Aage badho.
They're so polite. Alright. Let's go ahead and build that. And here we have another nice little army that is ready to push. And with that, we should make quite a bit more money as well. Okay. So let's go for it. And we'll spend the rest of the money recruiting some more men. Yes, that is going to have a bad effect on the economy, but we are going to still continue to take regions, so shouldn't hurt us too bad. We're not going to sit around for too long. We're just going to get the regions under control. Once we can move out, we're going to move out.
Oh.
Let's go up here and check the status. Okay, good. There's nothing there.
आपका विनम्र
In the
सेवक
turn, the Orange Crush. It's only 1704 and we have taken over the majority of India already. So you can see why in campaign the AI just really starts steamrolling with Maratha. For some reason, the AI is I want empiricism for a trade agreement. That's fine. I don't like giving something for nothing, but I could use the trade agreement right now. They're building up a pretty good force in Malwa. Just let their little guys think they're doing something special there. Okay. I'm going to take a look at something. So we got 4 turns here. You guys are coming this way. Get that fixed. It's going to be a hot minute before we get this under control. We got a unit coming here of 2 camels. That is not even a concern. Okay. You know, we might as well spend the money to fix this up now. Because they certainly aren't coming.
Yes, my lord.
We will have a rebellion there, but let me think this through. That's quite a bit of men.
तैयार हो जाओ.
Need a little bit more to take that than what I got. So hold off on doing that. Let that become rebel.
आपका विनम्र सेवक.
Let's get... Okay, let me count this out. So 6, and then they're going to have all the garrison. So I think 3 more.
आगे बढ़ो. और आदेश.
That should be way more than
का
enough.
बिगुल बजा दो.
Yeah. Way
घेरा
more than
डालना
enough.
जारी.
Alright, can we leave here?
अगले आदेश का इंतजार है.
We will be able to leave. That is good news.
मेरा
indeed.
टारगेट
So let's get you over here.
पोजीशन पर जाना. आर्ट ले रहा है.
Yes, sir.
Alright. And we are going to need to spend some money on our economy now. Can't sustain it if we keep just doing one thing. So okay, we can make money on Hybridad now. That helps a smidge. Let's go ahead and fight this.
बारे में सड़ रहे हैं.
Okay. I think I've got a plan of attack, how I can get out of this with few as possible, as few as possible casualties. So we'll see. I know some of my plans seem so good in my mind and then they work out terribly. Let's hope it's not the case this time. Ah. I was watching this one guy do a Maratha campaign. Let's Play, I think, last year. I mean, nice guy, real good commentator. His name is Brantman19. I don't know if any of you guys have seen his channel. He's got some decent Let's Plays, but oh my god, he is so bad at fighting battles. So bad. No offense, but it's really, really bad. And but like I said, the thing is, his commentary on his Let's Plays are actually really good. So if you haven't seen his channel, you might want to check it out. He's got some decent stuff. Entertaining, let's put it that way. Alright, so let's go ahead and go for this. Actually, this is the general. Do actually this is going to look a little strange here at first, but there is a method to what this madness will be, I think. Camels, you're going to go in on this flank. Artillery is way over there. That's exactly why I want you way over here. Okay. So basically what my theory is on this attack, I've got 4 lines stretched thin to spread them out on the front, while I have 2 flanking forces on either side that are going to come in and pincer them in. Let's see how it works. Unfortunately, my general is one of my lines, so I can't spread as much as I want. They got a hot mess going on. They're all melee, so as they attack me, I can fold back to my general unit from the center. And then they'll continue, as they push in, they're going to envelop themselves into this pincer. And that's what my plan is. Sounds good, but we'll see if it works. Alright, they're starting to get shot already. That's always a good sign. And they're just a big blob of stupidity right now. This is ridiculous. This guy's going to rank up about 10 chevrons if they keep doing this. Alright, here comes the first guy. No? Maybe? Okay, so here's where we fold back. And you can see how they're just going to kind of slowly envelop themselves as they push in. Hopefully. See, now that they're doing this, they're kind of screwed. Yep, this is working pretty good, actually. This is one good way of defeating a lot of melee. If you have enough units to do this, that is. So now they are completely surrounded. If they try to attack a certain spot, I can just continue to compress this pincering. Haha, love it when a plan comes together. Alright. Center can compress. They're not even going to hack a sword into me at this point. Okay. Let's compress. Didn't even see this guy over here. Alright, we can compress some more. Pretty soon we'll have them completely encircled. Okay, let's push in a little bit more. Done. Yep, it's a big mess for them. Poor guys, they're completely surrounded. The guy's name is Brantman19. Look at that. Go get him, boys. Mass route right there, boy. That's a beautiful mass route. It's so much flashing lights at making it lag there. That's beautiful. But yeah, that guy, his I remember his Maratha campaign. He was it took him a long time to take India. And like I said, the biggest and most important thing, and a lot of the guys that play Empire Lock will tell you, you know, there's people that play campaign more than I do, that are even better than me, but they'll tell you that you know, with India, you just got to kind of push through it quick. You can't sit back, try to be slow about developing your regions, because if you do, you're going to allow the Mughal to continue to gain more men, and it's just going to kind of slow you down and bog you down in the fight. So that's why you got to get aggressive. All right, we only lost 46.
युद्ध के लिए तैयार हो.
So smackdown right there. I think one thing a lot of people have problems with too is they they worry with making full stacks of armies before they push. You don't have to have a full stack. You just don't. Sometimes it's better to get a few men that you know you can take out an army with and go. Because by God, the AI will do that to you. Alright, we only got a couple more regions that we have to take. Then India will be ours. We've taken over a majority of the poorest ones right now. Hindustan and Bengal are the two major ones. And it doesn't look like they have much in Hindustan. I'm going to hope it's the same. Well, they just have something going there. I can't see past the emblem, see what they got. But my army right here is plenty enough to go over there and take it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push out of Malwa. If it goes rebel, it goes rebel. It won't go back to Mughal. That's the most important thing. Okay, we don't need to fight
हमें
that.
कोई न हराने पाए.
I can always come back and take a rebel region easy. Okay, we did lose a minister. Let's see. I think it was him, but looks like we're okay. So they actually don't have much of anything in Hindustan. Let's go for it. That's their capital too, by the way. So we're pushing out of here. What do we got? Yeah, it's only making 34 a turn anyway. So, I mean, 34 sitting here on it, it's not doing anybody no good. So we're going to continue to push. Same thing, honestly, with this region. Sitting here is not helping us. So we're going to continue to push through. Need to get over here to Bengal. They got these little armies here. Matter of fact, I can go over here and take this region, but I want to get over there and see what they got in Bengal first. Okay. Here we go.
सर आपके आगे. Hurrah! Hurrah!
Okay, now this might put us at war with the Persians, but we should be okay. I'm not worried about going to war with them right now. Matter of fact, let's take a look at Persia real quick. I would guarantee they're going to declare war on us next turn. They actually have still 3 regions, and they're not even at war with the Ottomans at this point. And you can see that Dagestan and Mughal are their allies. So they're definitely, absolutely, 100,000% going to be declaring war.
Oh.
So we got to be prepared for that.
लक्ष्य की जांच चल रही है.
An army coming up. That is okay. We can start making money on this one. Got 2,100 to spend. So I think we will continue to recruit a few more men to push into the fray. We are almost done with this rebel army. Matter of fact, they can go over there and finish them off.
हमें कोई न हराने
And
पाए.
they do. Okay, good.
सामने वालों, आगे
So,
बढ़ो.
Mysore is now under control. Let's see if there's any of these that we can fix. There's not. Okay. Let's end the turn. Nah, I'm not the master. I'm okay. I know I'm actually a fairly decent player. I do know some tricks, but I mean, I've been playing this game for quite a long time, so that does help. The thing is, I used to be really good at Rome 1. I used to play that one so much. I got thousands of hours played into that, but it's been ever since this game came out, I haven't really played it regularly. I actually played it a little bit this morning. It's kind of fun to go back to it. It's a really great game, but I just, I prefer this era, and I love being able to take over so much of the map. That's a big draw for me. So that's kind of why I prefer Empire. Yeah, Rome 1, man, it's a great game. I don't know if you've played it. Oh, do you? That's cool. Yeah, I was playing the Scipii, which is actually the first nation I played when I got that game, and it was no, excuse me. It was one of those just like, oh, this is the game I've been waiting for, Okay, so we're making 27 a turn now. Yeah, let's see. This one's going to take quite a bit of time to fix up. But that's not the one I
तैयार हो
want.
जाओ.
You are.
घेरा डालना शुरू करो.
We could actually probably auto-resolve that. They don't have anything of value in there.
जीत हमारी है.
That's just all a bunch of melee junk troops. So, there we go. Alright, that takes care of all my money. But, we just took their capital. And that will put a hurting on them like you wouldn't believe. We don't need that school. To look and see. Thought they had madrasas in here, but they don't. Okay. Here's a rebel army that I could actually go ahead and knock out.
नष्ट करो. हमें कोई न हराने पाए.
Okay.
बाईं ओर से आगे बढ़ो. बिल्कुल तैयार.
You guys can finish him off.
दे डालो उन्हें. हमें कोई न हराने पाए.
Okay, so that puts this region. We'll just exempt it and come on. And then this region's under control. Now I don't have to worry
Your
about
Majesty.
rebels here anymore.
Sir.
And we will sweep over here and take that one.
तैयार हो.
And these little guys are probably going to roll up here. So no worries there. You guys keep rolling over.
आगे बढ़ो.
And
आपके
so come
आदेश,
along
Your
pretty
Majesty.
well. All right, let's take a look at something. So we got 10 of 15 victory regions. We only have one more mandatory regions to take, and then the campaign's over. Obviously, Goa is the last one we have to take, but Yeah, all of India will be what wins us the campaign. We're almost there. So, how's that for a fast campaign? Look, there's nothing there in Punjab. I mean, absolutely nothing there. Playing as the Seleucids, but migrated to Syracuse and did what you just did to Prussia, to Ireland. That's cool. That's really cool. You know, I never thought about it with that game. That is a cool idea. Hey, Dragon God, you sucked at the campaign in this game. Well, it takes experience. I mean, honestly, any game is just about experience. Learning the little ins and outs of the game is all it is. I mean, I'm no legend of Total War. That guy, he just plugs from one Total War game to the other, and then to all the other games that he plays. And I mean, that's a very talented gamer there. All respect for the legend of Total War. He is the man. Definitely lives up to the name. Let's put it that way. Okay, we got a rebellion in Malwa, which is kind of not unexpected. I almost said it wrong. Excuse me. All right, these guys continuing down.
Your Majesty.
Okay, we can get this fixed up now.
Sir, आपके आदेश.
And let's get you guys heading this way as well.
शिविर बनाओ.
I need to send the spy. We need to see what they got up here.
देखा वह सुना जा रहा है.
That's Persia. I want to see what they got. Obviously, you can see the Mughal have practically nothing left. I'm going to send them over. Like I said, again, I don't care if this goes rebel. We'll be able to sweep over and take it back easy enough. Rebels don't attack you, but the Mughal do. So, there's a pro tip for you. See, I don't even need that. Get rid of it. Now we can fix this up and we'll start making some decent money out of this region. These guys fixed up.
आदेश के लिए तैयार.
These guys fixed up, and you can take out this region for me.
आगे बढ़ो. कोई आदेश?
Yes, we can leave. That's good.
Yes, my lord.
Okay,
तैयार हो
set
जाओ.
up for that,
आगे बढ़ो.
please.
बिल्कुल तैयार. और आदेश?
And we got 1,000 left to spend. And yes, I am going to spend it on another unit. Let's do it. Yeah, respect the legend also, but he's a gamer versus AI. So don't really play historically, tactically speaking. Yeah, I mean, that is true. He used to play multiplayer, and he did quite a bit of multiplayer in Rome 1, and also he did some in Rome 2, but he just stopped doing multiplayer years ago or whatever. I remember him getting real frustrated with the community. But myself, I only play multiplayer in Empire, and the reason is just because I simply don't have the time to invest in the other games. Now, it doesn't mean I don't do it at all, because sometimes the friends I have that I play with in Empire will go over and play other games. But as far as like multiplayer battles, that's the only one I will do heavy. Just because I have a group of friends I like playing with, and it's we have some nice battles we do. We do mostly like Finland and Syria and Syrian Ridge, Homestead, those maps. Mostly Finland though, because Finland's a pretty fun map to play. Okay. Alright, so we're working on our socket bayonet now. And we don't need to work on that. You need to be working on that. Alright. Excuse me, they'll easily be able to take that. We'll just auto-resolve. And you guys keep coming. Same with y'all. Nice. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and take this rebel region. It used to be Portugal.
Yes, my lord. सामने वालों, आगे बढ़ो. का बिगुल बजा दो.
And auto-resolve, and away that goes. Okay, nice. Making 366 out of that too. So, let's get some of this infrastructure done. Okay. Yes, I agree 100%. Legend of Total War is... He's always the fun guy to watch and entertaining as hell. Alright, let's see what they got here. Nothing. That's really good news too. We can sweep up and take that as well. Alright, how are we doing here? We actually have it under control. That is great news. Now, this army right here could not probably take this, because that's probably too large an army for them. So hopefully they'll try and they'll lose their men. That would be awesome. Okay. So this region's gonna be problems. So not really worried about it though right now. Let's get recruiting some more men. We are making 6,300 a turn now. And we can actually recruit Sikh musketeers from here, which we will absolutely do. Those are the better line infantry. And those are so nice. As Donald Trump would say. It's just so nice. They're just so nice. Alright. Let's end the turn. Yeah, I could do World Conquest if you want me to. Yeah, definitely. It's pretty darn fun campaign. I mean, especially when you start fighting the European nations, it's actually kind of nice to fight with a non-traditional European army. So yeah, I could definitely just go for world domination. I mean, once we have India completely under control, it should, like I said, it's you'll see what we'll be able to do. We'll start building up some fleets and taking over the trade nodes. It's pretty cool to watch what you can do with Maratha. I can send an invasion force over to America straight away right after I get India under control. Maratha's only got 3 regions left. So hopefully we'll be able to take Maratha out here within 2 turns. I would think they should be done. So that would be pretty awesome. What? Oops. That sucks. I didn't mean to hit the end turn button. We will siege that. And actually they have nothing in Bengal. That kind of sucks. I just lost a complete turn there. Easy, yeah. Fast trigger button there. Damn it! Why? Next turn we'll have 2 regions. And actually, like I said, Bengal, that's a hugely important region to take. Oh, the poor Mughal. Okay, so let's go ahead and fight this one. Now, the only unit that we really have to sadly worry about is the pikemen. Unless we have some massive blunder here. This should be a pretty easy win. Yeah, it's very important to save in this game because it does crash to desktop, and if you're fighting a battle and you have, maybe fought 3 battles in an intern before an intern, and then that crashes, you got to go fight all 3 of them again, and some of them can take an hour. So if you ever crash and you have to go fight 3 battles again, believe me, you will make sure to damn well save it again. Okay, so my favorite land unit, that is a great question. My favorite land unit, without any question, would be the Bukelis, or Bulkleys, however you want to say it, for France. Absolutely the best land unit, in my opinion, because the price is only like in multiplayer, it's only $1,000 for one of them, and you get extremely good line unit that can shoot with extremely good reload, and I mean they're beastly good in melee. So they're very comparable to the 1st Maryland of the United States. So the Bukelis will win my vote for best land unit in Empire Total War. But there are other really great land units. As far as guard units, the Swiss for France are really good. The Life Guard are probably the best guard, the Prussian Life Guard. But the Swiss Guard is also one of the best guard units in the game. Alright. So they can overwhelm me with numbers if they had sense. Which they most likely won't. Now, since I'm looking at the train finally, I've got a hill here. It'd be so wonderful to get my camels on it and just run straight down that hill on them as they charge into me into melee. So let's see if we can set that scenario up. Speed this up a smidge. Oh, okay, sorry Zach, I didn't see your question earlier. So yeah, but yeah, the Bukelis are fantastic land units. All right, here we go. So this is another good thing when you're outnumbered. One thing that can help you out a tremendous amount is if you have a cav unit, they will go to your cav unit like a little magnet, and you can just really even up some odds by doing that. Okay, I'm actually going to roll uphill and let my melee unit take out all those units. They're actually routing them. Y'all back. Hopefully I didn't get a little carried away in this, because now I'm starting to route. Need to get set up. Okay, he's routing. So we get hit on the flank. Now this should be just absolutely devastating when we hit them. Yeah, he's getting shot the hell up. Come on. These camels are so damn slow. Blam. We don't want to run into the camels. That's for certain. They should mass route. If we can just keep getting this contagious. Come on. Mass route them. Hopefully it spreads right to that darn spread it over to the what do you call them? Pikemen. Should break. There we go. They are done. Run them down, please. You run them down. Nice. Okay. Mission accomplished. You'll have to set up. Here come the pikemen. Okay. Now, the only concern is the pikemen. Oh, and this stupid unit up here. Right, back. That unit did come back. Let's get out of there. Still tired. Got 2 units that have come back over here. This guy, as bad as he is, should be able to handle them. Actually, plug bayonet and go in. There we go. He's flanked. He's not liking it. And he's out of there. That's our best unit. You can shoot them. And there goes our general. We'll speed it up.
बिल्कुल अभी
Nice. Love it when a plan comes together. And there they go. Okay, so after the intern, we can just take that. I don't remember what the name of the region is. I'm so bad with the Indian regions. Punja. I know a few. So do you guys have a favorite land unit that you like using? What's your favorite? You heard mine, so I want to hear yours now. Alright.
Miller! हम जीत गए!
And Bengal is now in our spot here. That's music to my ears. I love having Bengal. Get all this fixed up. And we need to see here. Let's get T going. This is when we're going to really start making some money. Let's get a small ashram. American Legion, that's a good unit. A lot of people for USA love the Marines. Real good rapid fire unit. Okay, Mughal pissing me off. Okay, we can take this region here.
जीत हमारी है!
Alright. This region will be quite a way before we can get done. We're going to get rid of that college. That will help that effort tremendously. And we're going to put a small ashram in there and start converting this populace over. Now, it looks like we are almost going to bid adieu to the Mughal Empire. They just have Kashmir, and we are going to send an army to take Kashmir. Matter of fact, these guys are going to come up and hold this, and we'll just send them over and send the Mughal to their grave. I mean, you think they would be able to do it?
Hurrah! Hurrah!
And there it is. Mughal say do. Alright. So, now we can fix up India and take back these rebel regions. So let's get that ready to be done and start spending some money on our economy. Alright. Let's end the turn. Steven, what's your favorite unit? I got a couple of friends in multiplayer. I know what their favorite is. They love using grenadiers. I wish I could use grenadiers as good as this guy named Aquila Mac. He is him and Eno. They are so darn good with grenadiers. Like they can get them to where they like throw like rapid. It's incredible. And it's like when you're fighting them in multiplayer, when you got grenades blowing up on you, it makes you want to move. And how they use them is really effective because they anticipate you moving, and they've got lines that they push up with them that shoot you if you move. So it's either you stand and take the abuse from the grenadier, or you get shot by the lines, or sometimes both. It's pretty brutal. So you've got a target shooting down their grenadiers pretty quick. Yeah, they can throw them like, honestly, it's like non-stop. It's ridiculous how good they are with them. I don't know how they do it. I've tried. Trust me, I've tried to get them to throw like that. But okay, we got a rebel army here, and I'm actually going to start preventing some of these rebellions. We got this under control, so we'll be a few turns away before we have a rebellion there. So first things first, let's get these Cav in here. We know they will support, and you guys. And that should be enough to beat those guys back easily, without any question. And then we should be okay here. Let's take a look at this. Okay. 3 turns away, but we are going to start helping that cause. Get these regions looking good. We'll wait on fixing that one up just yet. Okay. Let's get you. Because some of these regions I'm only making like 145, 30 something. Let's see if we can start. Next turn we'll be able to make money out of this region. Start building that. It's about all we can do right now for that. Okay, let's end the turn. Yeah, they do actually. The rebellions are at least good for experienced builders. So tomorrow I might be on a little earlier because True Detective has got a new episode out tomorrow, and I'm kind of like super into that right now. So I probably will stream a little earlier so I can catch the new episode when it comes on, because I'm like tripping out, like wanting to find out what happens on that pretty bad. It's getting really good. If you haven't seen the new season of True Detective, you definitely should check it out. It's fantastic. It's very much getting back to what made the first season so darn good. And if you haven't seen the first season of True Detective, what are you waiting for? That was great. Alright. Ring bayonet is done. Still got quite a bit of little rebellions that we're going to have to fend off all over the place. Alright, so this army, we can probably just auto-resolve this. And that is done. This region is under control now. Sweet. So, moving right along. Here, how we looking? We are in good shape here now. Let's fix that to make sure it stays that way. Making 3,600. Okay, this region, still no. Okay, well, whatever. Get that built.
Yes, sir.
We are making only 130 out of that region. Okay, we got this. Now we're starting to convert to Hinduism, which is good news. Alright. How we doing here? Doesn't look good. Nope, it's not. Punish them up. Punish these guys. There we go. And we should be able to push up there and take those rebel regions pretty soon. Let's see if we can leave here. We can actually, which is great
Your
news.
Majesty.
Means they can go over there and take that. Get that replenished. That will help us greatly. Okay. Don't think I need this guy anymore. Get rid of him. End the turn. Steven says, haven't had a TV since the last since Lost came out. Lost, yeah, that was a pretty cool series too. The only thing about it is it got frustrating as hell after a while. I loved the characters in Lost, but the damn thing just got so frustrating because one question just opened up another question. I just wish they would have resolved some things and then, you know, moved on to some other stuff without having all these things. Like one question was found out and then it opened up like 50 others, and it was, yeah, I was like, oh my god. Why can't we just figure something out? So that's my opinion on Lost. I'll tell you a great series. If you love this time period of Empire Total War, yes, I'm glad you agree. If you love this time period as much as I do, I'll tell you a great series that you might not have thought about. Yes, Steven, I agree. I was about pulling my hair out in that one. So, but I'll tell you a great one, and it's I think I might have even said this in one of my other streams, but Versailles. If you haven't seen that, you should, because it's really good. It's very Game of Thrones-ish. It's got some. I remember saying this because I remember saying this. It's got some amazingly beautiful women in it too. So if you're into that, then you should be into that. If that makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it does. Alright. That being said, okay, things are looking really good here. Let's build that. Because we are only making 379 there, and that's a region that should make a tremendous amount. Okay, we'll be able to take both these rebel regions probably next turn. We do have this rebellion, which is not really a big deal. And we also have this one. That one might actually... No, they got absolutely junky units. So that's good. Alright. Yeah, we could actually fix this up. We need to get this done, and that done too, but... Okay, let's end the turn. Oh, okay, you saw season 1. Cool. Yes, the other season, the second season is on Netflix now, and it is good too. One of the characters dies in it that really I didn't like, though. Actually, 2 characters die that I really wish wouldn't have. You'll see what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It's also Game of Thrones-ish because some good characters die that you really like. And I'm not going to give it away. But yeah, I was very sad when both of these 2 characters died. I just see there's a gentleman in Hindustan I forgot about, so I need to get him where he's researching. I just finished up Daredevil Season 3 about 3 weeks ago. Oh my god, that was so good. I've been a huge Daredevil fan since I was a kid. So that, just to put it in perspective, that was back in the 80s, in the 70s and 80s. And man, I've always loved Daredevil, and just to see him portrayed on the screen like that has been just a blast. Yeah, you definitely should check those out. And don't forget about True Detective if you haven't seen it. Alright. It feels kind of crazy that we're going to take over all of India in part 1. But it feels good too, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, let's get this agent rolling. Need you down here to our college.
Huh?
Okay. Let's take back these rebel regions.
हमें कोई न हराने पाए.
There's one down.
के लिए तैयार बढ़ो. घेरा डालना शुरू करो.
Take as few losses as possible.
तैयार हो जाओ. आगे बढ़ो. युद्ध के लिए तैयार हो.
Okay.
झंडा उठाओ.
There it is. It's one, baby. I'm just kidding. We're going to keep going. We're going to go for world domination. Let's get these guys fixed up. Now we're making almost 5,000 a turn. We'll keep that cranking. Got to get these regions under control anyway. Alright, fix that. Small Madras. Whoops. Small Madras. Ashram, not Madrasa. And you guys keep moving north. We got to get on to... We got to still take Sin, and then we'll have all of India. And we need to take Afghanistan as well from Persia. Start beating down the Persians. Persians need a beating. And they're going to get one. Alright, let's get this built. And that will do for that turn. So there we go. All of India, all the victory requirements met. tell me it doesn't take long to do Maratha campaigns. Of course, we still technically will not win this campaign until 1750. Because on short campaigns, you got to get all the way to the 50 years holding these regions. So technically, somebody could sweep in and land a army on one of my regions and take one from me here in India while I'm conquering the rest of the world, and I could lose this campaign. But we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. Because that would flat out piss me off. And again, this is on level hard and hard. These are the levels I mostly play at. I typically don't play at very hard, just because it doesn't really seem like it does anything more. But I can tell you the battles are just stupid because the AI will fight down to almost the last man in some ways. They get massive morale boost, massive cheats on the money, so you'll just be fighting stacks after stacks, and it just bogs down and it becomes a boring slog. So I like it to be a little more fast-paced, as you probably see. So that's why I prefer it at level hard for hard. And everybody has their own preferences of what they like to play at. You know, if you like playing at whatever level you like playing at, that's good. I mean, just for me, I like playing it hard and hard. All right. That being said, we got another rebellion here in Mala already. One turn later. So let's go ahead and move this army here. Because we just took it last turn. The bastards are already rebelling. Let's get that done. Whoops. Let's see what they're at. They're down 5. We're working on an ashram. That should help. Let's get this fixed. Okay. You guys are continuing north. Thank you very much. And let's take a look here. Now, it would not be out of the ordinary to see the darn British or somebody come over here and land a fleet, especially the Dutch. Do not let them fool you. They'll come and do it. Alright. Speaking of tech, we're 2 turns away from square formation, 4 on husbandry. I haven't really even been messing with tech. Alright, that looks all good. We'll end the turn.
मुझे थोड़ा रुकना है.
Yes, I totally agree. The game does cheat with the boosting the difficulties, and it is definitely a pain. So I'm glad you agree. You know, I've been trying to play Rome 2 a little bit more. The thing I find that I don't like about Rome 2 is it just seems like you're just constantly pushing intern. Intern. You never really seem to do much fighting or anything like that. And I just, you know, it just becomes boring watching just interns. And granted, this campaign has been maybe kind of like that, but the Maratha campaign is kind of the only one, because especially if you play like Austria, Prussia, Poland, Lithuania, you're going to be fighting several battles every turn. If you play Britain or United Provinces, you're going to be fighting naval battles constantly. You know, at least you should be. If you're not, then you're making a big mistake. Alright, these are all bad units. I'm just going to auto-resolve. They only have 2 morale, you know. There's no point.
हम जीत गए.
Those type of battles are kind of a waste. Unless you got fun units to fight them with. If you got like a couple cav units where you can mow them down and see them flying all over the screen, that's pretty fun. Then yeah. Let's replenish these guys. Alright, you guys are
Sir,
already here. You guys can just
युद्ध
wipe
का
them
बिगुल बजा
out.
दो. जीत हमारी है.
Only lost 16
तैयार हो
men in
जाओ.
that.
आगे बढ़ो.
Alright, so you guys can finish them off.
आगे बढ़ो. उन्हें.
Looks like the Persians are starting to build some men.
हुर्रा! हुर्रा!
So,
आदेश के लिए तैयार.
well, wait a minute. Is Persia not at war with us anymore? Did I miss something? Did I accidentally sign a peace treaty with them? Maybe, I guess. Oh, whatever. Alright, let's get some of these fixed up. Yeah, that's under control now. Alright. Let's get that done. We're gonna really build these economies now. This is a very agriculture-based economy. You have so much agriculture in India that it's very important to get the agriculture tech done. I just got it Rome 2, but with DEI mod. I'm not familiar with that one. Of course, I haven't done any of the mods for Rome 2. Got another agent here who's going to have to work his little self down to here.
मैं उकता गया हूँ.
He sounds totally chill. Alright, let's end the turn.
मुझे थोड़ा रुकना है.
This campaign is going to get real fun when we start, when we have India built up, when we start building the armies to start going to America. That's when it gets really fun. I know exactly where I'm going to attack first. And it's kind of funny. I'll probably send 2 armies simultaneously, however the hell you say it, at the same damn time. There you go. Simultaneously. There, I'm not giving up Ring Bayonet without getting something out of. You give me canister, and I'll give you that as well. That sounds like a deal. There we go. Now I have canister shot. I can live with that. Yes, it's the Indians taking over. The Indians in America. American Indians are going to be a new whole take on the world shortly. Very shortly. I'm very close to being able to do it. Okay. New towns are emerging now, and it is going to just crank out the money. We're going to continue to build up the Hinduism. Alright. Get these farms going. Get the population boosting. Okay. Get this rebellion done. Kill these guys off.
आगे बढ़ो हम जीत गए
There you go. Goodbye.
सामने वालों आगे बढ़ो
Sayonara.
जवानों आगे बढ़ो
Alright. Still got quite a bit of money to spend, and we are going to spend it here. And what more farms do we got? You.
मैं क्या सेवा कर सकता हूँ?
Yeah, he sounds totally chill. Okay. Let me fix that. Yes, but we can't because we don't have money. Let's see where we're at. We're actually almost at 10,000 a turn.
yes
Yeah?
के लिए
No,
तैयार हो
I forgot. Why do I keep thinking we're still at war with them? Do you guys remember that? I don't remember that peace treaty
जीत
getting
हमारी
signed.
होगी जीत हमारी
Guess maybe I
है
accidentally clicked it. Whatever. Alright, let's get rid of this
आपका
fool.
विनम्र सेवक हमें कोई न हराने पाए जवानों आगे बढ़ो
Let's get this fixed now. Alright, in the turn.
मैं उकता गया हूँ मुझे थोड़ा रुकना है
It trips me out. I swear to God that when you're playing Britain, that when you click on the guys and I think they're saying like, "What's your orders?" I swear to God, it sounds like they're saying Harry Potter. I swear to God, it does. Yeah, Morocco invading England. Exactly. That was brilliant, wasn't it? Yeah, totally, man. I'm telling you. I swear to God, they're saying Harry Potter. Matter of fact, as soon as this intern's done, I'm going to show you what I mean. We'll just take a brief intermission because I've got to show you. You could tell me. Do you think they're saying Harry Potter? Well, vote. You guys can vote in the comments if you think the guy is saying Harry Potter. Like a couple seconds from now, when this intern's done, we're going to save, and I'm going to show you. And then we'll come back to it. It's worth the wait, trust me. Well worth the wait. Alright, here we go. Alright, brace yourselves. I'll just get some. That's good. Whatever. Alright. Okay, get ready for it. Got 5 people in here that can vote. So you guys can vote if you think he's saying Harry Potter. Okay. Oh, the anticipation is building. Here we go. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. I know I'm not hearing things. All right, I don't know if you can hear them.
Yes, sir.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I wanted to hear him say Harry Potter. Okay, maybe not. I guess I just want to hear him say Harry Potter, but I guess they don't say Harry Potter. Okay, I vote no. Anyways, okay, let's get back to the campaign. Maybe it's just after I've been playing multiplayer for too long that I think I hear him saying Harry Potter. I guess it's just yes, sir. Okay. So we got 7,800 to spend. Let's see what we can spend it on. Get that done. Okay, so we got the rebel army up here. We're gonna go straight up there, wipe him out.
करो हम जीत गए
Okay,
आगे बढ़े
this
आगे
region
बढ़े
should be under control now. It is. As should this, which is not. We'll just turn that off, and then there we go. Okay. You vote yes. Way to go, Steven. I agree. I changed my vote to yes. I think so too. He's got to be saying Harry Potter. It's just got to be. Alright, let's get... I need as much... Ooh, spices. We love spices. Where are we at with Hinduism? 90%. You. Rice patties, please. Okay, nice. That got quite a bit built up. We got an agent here that we can send up here to Afghanistan to start changing them over. We're gonna invade Afghanistan here pretty shortly. Let's get that done. Kashmir is just under control.
Your Majesty.
Yes, it is. All right.
Yes, my lord. तैयार हो जाओ
All right.
आगे
So
बढ़ो।
let's take a look at something real quick. This is where I'm going to be actually recruiting the bulk of our line infantry is going to be from Hindustan because I do want to get those the better infantry there.
मैं उकता गया हूँ.
And what you get from that again is 45% accuracy. You get a lot higher morale, and going up against those flipping European lines, I mean we will stand a vast improved chance against them. Now another thing, as we push forward, if we wait too long to push forward, the Europeans are going to start getting light infantry, and we only have camels that have 90 range that we can recruit. But the catch is when we get into Afghanistan, we can get like the Kurdish hillmen and all those type of guys, the Afghan hillmen. All those guys have 90 range and 50% accuracy. So that's where we're going to get our light infantry from. And that's going to help us roll. Steven says in Rome, when you have archers use flaming arrows, it sounds to me like they said balls of Artemis use yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, you know, there's some of these things, I swear to God, they say something different than what they're saying. So that's funny. I didn't even think about that in Rome. But I need to start playing Rome a little bit more often. Okay, getting the technology advances cranking now. Okay, lost this public servant. We're making 87 a turn. Actually, it doesn't seem like it's hurting us bad. Let's get Goa built up a little bit more. And got an agent here. We can put him in... wait a minute. Thought I had a... Yeah, thought I had somebody coming there. Oh,
मेरा मिशन
there he is.
हाँ
Okay, get your butt in that school. Alright, we can actually go ahead and start constructing the next level school now. We're way past due doing that. Next turn we'll actually spend the money to get that done as well. Okay, get some of these lower level farms done.
आपका
Get that
विनम्र सेवक
fixed up.
बिल्कुल तैयार
Let's get over here and take
जाओ
that.
जाओ
And we will end the turn.
क्या मैं आगे भी कोई सेवा कर सकता हूँ
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things where you listen to music and it's like you hear them say something different than what they're actually saying. Like you mishear the lyrics, and it's like you can't not hear what you think you're hearing, which they're not saying. I probably am not making sense, but it makes sense to me. All right, it's 1712 now. All right, Russia wants a military alliance. It's not happening. We're going to straight out beat Russia stupid in just a little bit. We're going to steamroll through the Middle East in a quick hurry. We're about to declare war on the United Provinces as well. I just want to get all my capital buildings built first before we do that, and then we're going to push. And when I say we're going to push on, we are going to do some massive pushing. Okay, so speaking of which, I don't need a spy here. I want you to start rolling up here and seeing what's what in there. Okay, let's get that built. Okay.
Your Majesty
Alright, that one's going to be in.
हमें कोई न हराने पाए
Okay, there we go. Back in our hands. Back where it belongs. What else we got? Anything else we can do? Infrastructure. Get that done. Alright. In the turn, Yeah, these interns go pretty rapidly right now. After this intern, I want to take a look at the other major powers and see what kind of shape they're in. They're not getting an alliance. I don't know what they're thinking. Okay. Get that done. Now let's take a look at... Okay, Austria is almost unchanged except they lost Silesia. France is pretty much unchanged. Great Britain, pretty much unchanged. Ottomans have... It doesn't look like they've really changed anything either. Poland Lithuania has lost Galicia to rebels. Wow. And they switched East Prussia with Prussia for West Prussia. And Prussia took Silesia, and they also took Bavaria. So Prussia's looking like they've grown a bit. Russia took Ingria and also took Crimea, but other than that, they're unchanged. Spain, they took Portugal, and that unchanged. Sweden has only taken Norway, and that looks like that's about it. So, they're in deep doo-doo. Alright. Let's take a look here. I might have public order problems here. So I am thinking about, even though that will hurt the economy a bit, need to get rid of this and build a ashram. Let's go ahead and build that. And we can get that done. Oops, not you. Get that done. Should be able to make money here now. It's whopping 43 bucks. That done. Same here. Make 38. Okay. Okay, that's good. And let's end the turn.
छिप रहा है
So I'll just share with you. There's a couple of points of attack I'm thinking about taking. I'm actually thinking about raising an army and dropping it right in Morocco, taking that from Spain. And that would be a good launching point on West Europe. And I have a secret spot in the Americas that it's going to be kind of funny, I think. At least it's funny to me. I don't know if it'd be funny to you. But I'll leave that one for a secret. And then, of course, I'm going to send a couple armies straight up through the Middle East, start hammering the Persians and the Ottomans, and then eventually the Russians. So, we got to get this economy cranking here, and then we can start doing that. Damn rebels. Wrecking my progress. Malwa workers on strike again. I mean, Jesus Louises. What's wrong with you Malwans? Should be in good control. All for $37 in taxes? Ridiculous. Now let's get a tea plantation, get this going. Start making some money in Bear. Get this going. That going. We're actually making close to 10 grand. Let's see when we've got 8 turns for that. 39 turns from the next one here. School of the Arts, let's do that. Get that done. Crush this boy.
आगे बढ़ो जीत हमारी है जवानों आगे बढ़ो
Destroy him.
कुचल दो बुरी तरह हमें कोई न हराने पाए
Alright.
आदेश का इंतजार
That
है
should be under
आपके
control
आदेश
now. Not.
सर
Okay, now it should be under control. And it is. Alright, good. Alright, ending turn.
आठ ले रहा है.
We're very close. Alright, next turn we declare war on the Persians and we'll start sending armies forth. Because basically, I mean, just thinking about it, I got these armies sitting, spending money on them, doing nothing. Let's get them doing something. No time to waste. Because it does take a lot of time to traverse Afghanistan and freaking getting through Iraq and Iran. Modern day, that is. So let's start that war now. Poland, Lithuania just took Hungary. The Ottomans just took a region from the Persians. They're not getting alliance. They'll make the Persians easy pickings for me, hopefully. Ottomans are softening them up and softening up themselves along the way, and we can come in and clean up the leftovers. Sounds good to me. Why make allies of them? Let them both kill themselves off and we'll come in and clean the mess. Alright, got a scholar. Hoof it all the way over to here, unfortunately. Another one. Oh, that was the same one. Okay. Now, let's do this.
Yes, my lord. युद्ध के लिए तैयार
Declare
हो.
war, yes.
युद्ध के लिए तैयार हो. घेरा डालना शुरू करो. हुर्रा!
Okay.
हुर्रा!
So we're already working on Hinduism here. And let's get infrastructure. Oh, we already got that.
ईश्वर की
Let's keep you
जैसी
moving.
मर्जी.
Get you guys
तैयार
moving.
हो जाओ. आगे बढ़ो. शिविर बनाओ.
How's this doing? Can we leave?
बाईं ओर आदेश. आगे बढ़ो.
Oops. We're only making 115 there, so. We will leave. Let's put it that way. Alright. Punjab is looking good. Still only 30% Hindu. Let's get this built. I'm going to start getting these new towns built. Got 25 more tea. This built. That puts us at almost 10,000 still. Get this agent rolling down to here. Okay, technologies. One more for grenadiers and 4 more for that. Okay, good, good, good. Too bad India doesn't clean up the Mideast in real life. Yeah, really. I'm sure they probably think about it a lot. Alright.
Yes, sir.
In the turn.
आपके आदेश.
Okay, so we can get ready to declare war on the Ottomans here pretty soon too. Make sure we got the guys as close to the edge as possible when we do that. Russia's taking a long in-turn here. Must be fighting a battle or something. Okay. Poland's on the clock. They took East Prussia. Or I mean, I'm sorry, what they took West Prussia. Ottomans won an alliance. That ain't happening. Sorry. The beast from the east is coming. Look at all these guys. Okay. That's good. 3 more turns there. Okay, good. Let's get you guys moving on up here.
तैयार हो जाओ, आगे बढ़ो.
Recruit them just to hold this. Matter of fact, instead of that, we'll just recruit from there and send them up to hold that. It should be more than enough to hold that. Okay, let's get this done. That's a long time coming. And you guys probably don't need to sit here.
जवानों, आगे बढ़ो. इंतजार है.
I don't. Not even close. Sweet. Let's get rolling.
तैयार हो जाओ, आगे बढ़ो. तैयार हो जाओ.
Get you guys rolling.
जवानों, आगे बढ़ो.
Get you guys rolling.
बाईं ओर से आगे बढ़ो. Reload.
And what are we looking at here?
सैनिकों, रुको.
Pretty bad.
आपके आदेश, Your Majesty.
We'll just keep switching roles there. Okay. Looks like there's not much here to oppose us either. So that's really good news. In the turn,
मुझे आराम करना है.
haha. I still need to take, what's it called, from United Provinces. Okay. Alright, so you guys on up here.
जवानों, आगे बढ़ो.
Alright, that's good. It's under control.
Sir.
You guys need to be fixed up. 2 more turns. Or 1 more, actually. Okay, let's get this fixed again for 2,700. Jesus. You guys can make your way up.
आगे बढ़ो. बिल्कुल तैयार.
You
रुको.
guys can hold that. Thought they were fixed.
Yes, my lord.
And you can come
आगे
up.
बढ़ो.
That done. Let's see here. Malwood, you're a pain. Actually making 488 here now. Okay. Start getting some of this done. Okay, we're gonna start recruiting some more Sikh musketeers. Start getting ready to send them up into the fray.
मुझे थोड़ा रुकना है.
we're gonna actually recruit a pretty elite army here, since we're actually starting to get the funds to manage another full stack. That ain't happening. I don't need their trade that bad. Okay. Look. They're actually wanting that. That's fine. And they want to give me some money. Okay. Got a rebellion in Afghanistan. Let's take a look at this real quick. Alright. Don't care about that one right now. Whoops. Didn't mean to close that one. You are actually going to start researching on that for me. Better yet, that. Gotta start getting that done. Alright.
Your Majesty.
Yeah, you guys roll up here.
बिल्कुल तैयार. के लिए तैयार हो.
Ah, one more turn.
Sir.
Looks like Persia took this back. Good. We can traverse on in.
आगे बढ़ो.
Much to their chagrin. Alright.
बिल्कुल तैयार.
You.
उन्हें नष्ट करो. हमें कोई न हराने पाए. तुम बहुत सवाल करते हो.
Nice. Okay, so we're just keep building this economy. Get down to our capital region and make sure it's built up the best. And the ones closest to the capital are absolutely important too. That's how you really drive an economy. Tea plantation. Now we'll start making some money out of Mala. Good. Alright, good. In the turn. Okay, so next turn we're actually going to take our first European region. Okay.
तैयार है
Alright, here's our
आदेश
first
की
European
प्रतीक्षा है
region.
जीत
Easy
हमारी
peasy.
है
Actually, I am going to get rid of that. I don't need that military building there.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Keep rolling, boys.
Your Majesty. जवानों आगे बढ़ो.
Okay. How we doing over here? Send. Still way off. Oops. Okay, let's start building infrastructure. Okay. You can see how India, you just burn through turns. Alright. You start moving you up.
आगे बढ़ो. तैयार हैं आदेश की प्रतीक्षा
Knock
है.
them out.
हुर्रा
Good.
हुर्रा.
Alright. Afghanistan is under
Yes,
control.
my lord. आगे
You can
बढ़ो.
traverse on up.
ऐसा नहीं कर सकते. sir.
Okay, in the turn. Chagrin, only ever heard that word used by fellow history nuts like myself. Yeah. It's a small but wonderful select group of people that use that. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check on my ministers, because now we have a European minister. So I gotta remember to do that. Always something new to do. No peace. Sorry, buddy. I value your land too much. Alright. Got a new town, thank goodness. We need a small ashram, and let's take a look at our ministers. Actually, we don't have a European region first. I thought this was, in fact, Europe, but apparently not. Alright, building that. And you guys can join up.
सामने वालों आगे बढ़ो. आपके
Keep
आदेश,
on
Your
moving.
Majesty. सामने वालों आगे बढ़ो.
Replenish.
सैनिकों रुको. आपका विनम्र
Almost
से.
to Persia. How beautiful. Look at that. This will be a fun fight. They're so much like the Mughals, their armies. So much. Okay. Just having trouble getting over that 10,000. Won't be long, though. Let's get that done. Okay. What else? That's it. We're constantly pouring stuff into the economy, so... Okay, we're going to have a good battle here next turn.
रुको
Okay. Time to go to work. Still be a while before we get that under control. Alright.
के लिए तैयार हो
Actually, you...
के लिए तैयार हो
Oh, wait.
हम
I
ऐसा
guess
नहीं कर सकते,
the Ottomans did get that from them. Well,
तैयार है
doesn't matter. We're about to
इसकी
take this.
प्रतीक्षा है
Pretty good force in there, too. Let's siege that for a
सुअर
minute.
बाड़े में सड़ रहे हैं
And... let's take a look here. So, 4 turns.
सर आपके आदेश और आदेश
Okay. They're fine. Let's get that done. Got that. Make sure our infrastructure is being worked on. Okay. Almost got that done. Okay. How we doing on tech? Almost got that. That's fantastic. Alright, good. Let's fight this battle. Okay. Actually, we'll siege them, and then we'll let them
सुअर
sally
बाड़े में
out.
सड़ रहे हैं
Because I don't have artillery.
आदेश इंतजार
Okay, they are sallying out, so let's go ahead and do this. Been quite a while since we fought a battle. Okay. So, yeah, they don't have much of anything of value other than the camel gunners are a little bit of a concern. Other than that, their lines, no shooting lines. It's going to suck for them. Okay. Okay, I'm glad that it's the cab that's the general. So, let's set up over here. What we're going to do is we're going to set up in a couple of lines. Thing is, when you're fighting melee, it's important to set up levels that they have to push through. Alright, let's do it. I don't know why it does that. I mean, that's stupid. I have it set up to be like that. Okay, now I'm going to let go. Ah, finally. Okay. Something. Maybe it's something to do when you're holding the space bar down. So technically, they have to come and fight me and beat me. If they do not, and they sit there and do not do anything or don't finish the battle without killing all my men and winning the battle, they will lose, and they'll only have a few men left in their fort. So it's in their best interest to come out, and sometimes they won't. And you can win battles just by running the clock out, fast forward, because they won't come at you. Let's hope it's not the case this time. We're going to go ahead and push over here and hit this wing of their army. Come on. There we go. Alright, this part of the rocks is going to cause problems. So let's... Oops. Don't want to click that. Little misclick there. You guys... those camels. Decent. There we go. Starting to grunt. Alright, nobody's coming on the flank. So I'll show you another trick you can do just by leveling this defense against even in multiplayer. It does take a bit of micro to do, but it can be kind of effective. Depends on if they don't attack them. Alright, I'm going to stop their fire at will. Sounds like they're starting to think about charging. Okay, now they get to shoot. Somebody's coming behind me. Yep. These guys can flip. Those camels. Square them up. Alright. They're coming out like madmen now. So, just going to break these guys. What we're going to do is we're going to try to get a bit of maneuvering done here. Back. Not the best, but we'll make it work. Whoops. Shoot up that square. You need to get back in the square. We've got two lines coming over here, but these guys have now wrapped up their men, so you can actually prepare for them. Okay. They did rout out one of my lines. Back in the square, please. You can flip. First, that's pikemen. Square. Pikemen, square. They're starting to break like crazy. Let's get you out of there. You need to come out of there. Gotta get these guys that have been fighting melee for a while out of that. Okay, good. Starting to break them. No broke. There's my lancers. Alright, they're mass route. Okay, good. Pretty effective. Just one guy left in here. 45 men of camels. Nice. Getting a lot of experience out of this one too. Okay. Now all we gotta do is take the walls. This one's over. Actually, you can run those guys down. Sweet. So we got an artillery and a camel. Whew. A lot of mess there. Let's speed this up. Okay, good. Alright, we have the wall. Means we got the day. Don't particularly want to get canister shotted. Okay, so what we're going to do is make our way over here and around. And then I'll just shoot down from here. That will be that, as they say. Should be out of canister range. Alright, I should start blasting them. Already got 3. Yep. Love it when a plan comes together. Boom. Okay. Man, we just knocked out a large army there. $1,748 men that we killed. Yikes. Yikes. No peace, sorry. Okay, explosive shells are done. That's really good news. Let's get... we can actually recruit mortars soon. We can work on that. Get Bagheer Lancers now as well. Okay, I don't need you working on that. Actually, let's work on... let's work on that. And... let's
लक्ष्य
take
घेरने में
Persia.
जीत हमारी है.
Okay. Done. Takes out my money, but Persia's gone. Let's see. Let's get rid of that school.
Your Majesty. जवानों, आगे बढ़ो.
Okay.
ईश्वर की कृपा.
14% Hindu here. I think we... well, we still need to keep him there. See if we'll be able to move on after this. We will after this rebellion, which is great news. That means we're almost ready to declare war on the Ottomans as well. And with taking that, we're up to 11,000 a turn. Whoops. So now we are actually officially into Europe. Let's make sure we got a good minister. He's actually a good... yes, that's much better. And... you kind of suck. That's a little bit better. Should have gotten rid of some of these guys. Oh well. So... yeah, that's pretty darn good. I want to check and see what our spy is doing
Oh,
besides sitting on his butt. Let's get you up this
इंसान
way.
की तरह शांत.
I don't have much
खाली मुझे
here.
छिपाए. मुर्गी तैयार है.
Actually, you need to come
मैं
this
ऐसा
way.
नहीं कर सकता.
Okay. Anyways, I think we can go ahead and end for the first night. So, again, I'll be on a little earlier tomorrow because I am going to be watching True Detective. And, yeah, so I'll be on a little earlier tomorrow to get started back. Let's take a look at where we're at. We actually have 19 of 15 regions. We got all 10 of our victory regions. So all that's done. Let's take a look at where everybody else is at. Austria is actually taking Silesia back, so they're back to their original starting position. France is basically unchanged. Britain unchanged. This is us, of course. We are really cranking here. And then the Ottomans have taken Azerbaijan. Can't say it. They took that region right there from Persia. Poland-Lithuania has actually expanded on Prussia. And then you're looking at Prussia has taken Bavaria and also Saxony. They lost both East and West Prussia to the Poles. And also they lost Silesia and Bohemia to the Austrians. Russia has actually swept up into taking Finland, but they lost Ingria to the Swedes. I believe. And Spain has only taken Portugal. So Sweden has taken Ingria back, lost Finland, and they have taken over Denmark. United Provinces unchanged, and that's where we're at. So anyways, thanks again everybody for joining along. Guys, I appreciate it. Steven, Zachary, y'all have a great night. Everybody else, I appreciate y'all for joining along. This is a fun start to the campaign. We're going to get into some really gritty, dirty battles here soon. We'll get to see the clashing of the European style versus the Indian style and watch it at its full beauty. And again, we'll be starting up some armies to go and start invasions at various spots and see how quickly we can take over the world. So we will see you tomorrow. Thanks again, everybody. You're so welcome. I appreciate it.